Sparkling wine is more than just a drink, it's an experience, often synonymous with celebration, joy, and elegance. Whether it's a glass of champagne at a wedding or a refreshing Prosecco on a summer afternoon, sparkling wines bring a unique energy to any occasion. But beyond the festive bubbles lies a world of complexity, tradition, and craftsmanship that deserves our attention. The defining characteristic of sparkling wine is its effervescence. Those delightful bubbles are the result of carbon dioxide trapped in the wine, a feature that distinguishes sparkling wine from all other styles. But not all sparkling wines are created equal, and understanding the methods behind the bubbles can deepen your appreciation of this category. There are two primary methods of producing sparkling wine. The first is the traditional method, famously used in champagne. In this process, the wine undergoes a second fermentation in the bottle, where sugar and yeast are added to create the bubbles. This fermentation not only produces carbonation but also adds complexity, giving the wine flavors of toast, brioche, and nuttiness. Sparkling wines made in this style, like champagne or cava, often have a fine mousse, a term used to describe the texture of the bubbles, and a creamy mouthfeel. The second method is the tank method, also known as the Charmat method, commonly used for Prosecco. In this process, the second fermentation occurs in a large stainless steel tank rather than in individual bottles. The result is a wine that highlights fresh fruit and floral notes, with larger, more playful bubbles. Prosecco's approachable style and affordability have made it a global favorite. There are other methods, too, like the ancestral method, which creates sparkling wines with a more rustic and natural character. Each technique contributes to the wine's personality, from the precise elegance of traditional method wines to the vibrant simplicity of tank method styles. When it comes to tasting sparkling wine, the bubbles themselves play an important role. Effervescence not only enhances the wine's aromas by lifting them toward your nose but also adds a tactile element to the experience. The sensation of bubbles dancing on your tongue can make a wine feel lively and refreshing, perfect for starting a meal or enjoying on its own. Let's take a moment to explore sparkling wine in practice. If you have a bottle of sparkling wine nearby, pour yourself a glass. Notice the bubbles as they rise to the surface. Are they fine and persistent, or larger and more playful? Swirl the wine gently to release its aromas. What do you notice? Perhaps hints of green apple, citrus, or even freshly baked bread. Take a sip and pay attention to how the bubbles interact with the flavors and texture of the wine. Does it feel crisp and zesty, or soft and creamy? Sparkling wine is also incredibly versatile when it comes to food. Its acidity and effervescence make it an excellent match for a wide range of dishes. Try pairing it with salty snacks like potato chips or popcorn for a casual treat, or with oysters and caviar for something more luxurious. Even fried foods, like tempura or fried chicken, pair beautifully with sparkling wine, as the bubbles cut through the richness and cleanse your palate. As we continue through this section of the course, remember that sparkling wine isn't just for special occasions. Its diversity makes it a fantastic everyday wine, perfect for turning an ordinary moment into something memorable. Whether you prefer the richness of champagne, the fruitiness of Prosecco, or the complexity of a lesser-known sparkling wine, there's a world of bubbles waiting to be explored. In the next video, we'll shift our focus to white wines, the crisp, refreshing, and endlessly versatile style that forms the backbone of many wine collections. But for now, raise your glass and toast to the sparkling magic in front of you. Cheers!